In the year 570 CE, known as the Year of the Elephant, a momentous event unfolded in the city of Mecca. Amina bint Wahb gave birth to a son, Muhammad, may the peace and blessing of Allah be upon him, whose arrival would illuminate the world. According to Islamic tradition, Amina experienced a radiant light during her pregnancy, symbolizing the significance of her child. Upon his birth, this light is said to have illuminated the palaces of Syria, heralding the arrival of a future prophet. It was customary among the Quraysh to entrust their infants to Bedouin wet nurses, believing that the desert environment would promote health and eloquence. Halima Saadia of the Banu Sa'd tribe, despite facing hardships, took the orphan Muhammad, may the peace and blessing of Allah be upon him, into her care. From the moment Halima embraced Muhammad, may the peace and blessing of Allah be upon him, blessings abounded. Her previously dry camel began producing milk, and her weak donkey gained strength, allowing them to outpace others on their journey home. Her household, once plagued by scarcity, now thrived. Under Halima's care, Muhammad, may the peace and blessing of Allah be upon him, grew in strength and character. He formed a close bond with Halima's daughter, Shaima, who cherished him deeply. Shaima would later recall the joy and prosperity that Muhammad brought to their family. After 2 years, Halima returned Muhammad, may the peace and blessing of Allah be upon him, to Amina. However, moved by her affection and the blessings he brought, Halima requested to keep him longer. Amina agreed, and Muhammad, may the peace and blessing of Allah be upon him, remained with Halima until he was about 5 years old. At the age of 6, Muhammad, may the peace and blessing of Allah be upon him, accompanied his mother on a journey to Medina to visit his father's grave. Tragically, on their return trip, Amina fell ill and passed away in a place called Abwa, leaving Muhammad, may the peace and blessing of Allah be upon him, an orphan. Following Amina's death, Muhammad was taken in by his grandfather, Abdul Muttalib, who cherished him deeply. However, this period of care was brief, as Abdul Muttalib passed away when Muhammad was 8 years old. Subsequently, his uncle, Abu Talib, assumed guardianship, providing love and protection during his formative years. These early years, marked by love, loss, and divine blessings, shaped the character of Prophet Muhammad, may the peace and blessing of Allah be upon him. His experiences instilled in him resilience, compassion, and a deep connection to his community, qualities that would define his prophetic mission. Stay tuned for the next episode, The Trustworthy Al-Amin. Note, the events described are based on Islamic traditions and historical accounts, which may vary among different sources.